So let me get this straight. Deion's kid, Shedeur Sanders, is going to the Cleveland Browns, and Uncle Shannon Sharpe keep messing with young girls.
Well, I was gonna say something else, but get your show.
Stay tuned. Welcome to Pop Shock. Welcome to Pop Shock, the podcast that pops up wherever we want to. I'm your host, Demias, and today I am in the lovely home of a close friend of mine, Mr. Philly Free. I don't know if you want to get your real name out.
AKA Chuck.
AKA Chuck, and as you see, he is a huge pop culture fan. You can't really see everything because it's kind of dark back here, but we have a lot of CDs back here from back in the day, and back in our day, we had CDs. And you know what I'm saying, the WWE Championship sitting right here. This is the championship that we grew up with.
Got 2K stuff over there.
Yep.
We got some Jordan memorabilia. We got the 14 inches of Venom over there.
14 inches of Venom?
It's over there.
That's a badass statue, man.
Can't see it, it's off screen.
Yeah, it's off screen. But yeah, so welcome to Pop Shock, the podcast that pops up no matter where we are. But let's go ahead and move on to the topic at hand. Yes, as you heard, Deion Sanders' son, Shedeur Sanders, as of today doing this recording, is going to the Cleveland Browns. I don't know what's worse, going to the Cleveland Browns or having trichomonas.
Damn, fuck.
I'm just saying, what, how do you do, I know he's happy to go to a team, right?
Right.
I know he's happy to go to a team, but what do you do with that?
There's multiple levels in my opinion. When it comes to that, one hand, Cleveland Browns, I'm sorry, Cleveland Browns fans, but y'all franchise is weird. I mean, you trade back out of the top three, you give up Travis Hunter, then you trade back, get like some unknown D lineman.
Yeah. Then
you go get Dylan Gabriel, who everybody says is one of the worst quarterbacks.
Bro, have you seen those videos on him?
Yeah, and then you go get Shadur in the 5th round. That's weird, but I don't make enough money to make $1 million mistakes. So it's never with me. And then, as you see, I got some Steelers stuff on.
Yeah, he's a Steelers fan.
We
live in Dallas.
The Steelers. Well,
I'm just saying we live in Dallas.
You talking about trichomonas? Oh wow! But you got them needing a quarterback. You let them slip all the way to allow everybody to adjust their narrative to say the league doesn't want them. But I know Coach T is playing this weird game with trying to bait Aaron Rodgers in with this, and they're not a part of the agenda, but they end up being the workhorse for the agenda. It was just a weird weekend all the way around for the NFL. So I'm happy Shadur landed somewhere because he's a very great player.
Hell yeah. I don't like the fact. What's pissing me off about this is that this kid has a God-given talent, but people are looking at. I'm not gonna blame. Do you blame his dad for this?
No,
if his dad was not in the picture, if he was on his own and just down there playing by himself, if you knew that was Deion's kid, but if he wasn't on him the way he is, or always on the soapbox for his son, which every father should be.
I don't say it's Deion's fault. I just think it's insecure white man's fault. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, I hate to say it out loud, but I guess we're in a safe place, right?
Yeah.
Insecure white and black men.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody says anything about the Manning family.
Bro, his dad actually tweeted that.
Yeah.
His dad, if I still have it here, his dad tweeted something similar to that. I probably don't have it anymore. Nope. His dad tweeted something similar stating that, he said something about the Mannings and if that was one of them.
Yeah, the Manning family got away with murder for years on, and they still getting away with murder because at Texas we got Arch Manning coming in. Everybody knows everybody's for the tank next year for Arch Manning.
Yep.
I mean, Arch is great. He's a great player, but it's just the fact of the matter that Shadur really isn't a threat like that.
No.
I mean, he's not for anybody to start doing all this stuff and ha and everything. And picking sides. You know, it was a great day for all young men getting selected today. Who did get selected, but it's just unfortunate that, you know, I always say when internet politics become real life politics, you know, the Matrix won. But you know,
the Matrix won. Huh?
The Matrix won. You know, Terminator Matrix won. But becomes these stupid agendas. I'm like, if he can play, he can play.
Yeah.
We saw that. We saw the tape. We literally saw 2 years of him at Colorado, another 2 years of him with HBCU. Mm-hmm. So there you go, people.
So I think, and it goes back to what you said, I think that certain people are afraid of the second coming of prime time. What I mean by that, we grew up around that era. We knew the stories. We knew some of the things that he was doing and how he was on the field and out the field. And I think a lot of people are saying this may be Deion all over again. But you can't think like that because times are different back then. Times are different now. Like, you can't even say certain things on YouTube, for instance, without getting banned, like the N-word. And I'm black.
I mean,
just saying.
I agree. I mean, I agree to a certain extent. Like, they called him cocky and he's overconfident. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, how do you like? Don't you want to be overconfident?
And I won't, for that position, I really want my quarterback to be overconfident. I want him to be cocky to let me know in the fourth quarter, I give you the ball, you're gonna do it. Yeah. There's a certain quarterback that has an annoying wife, and he's pretty annoying himself.
Who?
And his name is Matt Hasselbeck.
Oh, and Matt Hasselbeck, yeah.
He went out. He went out in overtime on a national televised game. And we want the ball and we're going to score. Yeah. And y'all haven't seen him in the NFL since that day to this one.
No.
You know, so there's a fine line to being cocky and confident with no skill set and cocky and confident with skill set. Yeah. So that's when keeping it real goes wrong. So
keeping it real goes wrong.
You know, so that's why I'm like, you know, he's not that kind of player. So, you know, hey, we'll see. You know, all this talk about it, we're going to see in 3 months, you know, if he's really good or not.
I want him to surprise us all. If he does stay with the Browns, I want him to go there and act a complete ass in a good way. And show us all who he is.
Right.
And if he can take them further than they've ever been.
First round.
It's his first round.
There's low hanging fruit right there. You know,
I'm just saying that if he can take them further than they've ever been, then there's your proof right there.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying one man is a team. There's no I in the word team.
But there's an M-E in that motherfucker. I love you, Kobe. There's a Kobe Bryant quote for y'all.
Yeah. It's an M-E in that motherfucker.
Yeah. No I in team.
Yeah, you ain't lying. No, there's an M-E in team. You ain't lying about that. A team of me. But no, I want him to go there and actually shine, man. Just prove those haters wrong, prove us believers right, and just have a good time doing it. And give all glory to God when you score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
And we wish you the best on your journey, young man. You know.
I wish you went somewhere else. I can't. I can't rock. Yeah. I'm sorry, Shedeur. I can't rock a Browns jersey, man.
No.
It's just AFC. It's AFC North rules, man. It's AFC law. AFC North law. I cannot rock orange, man. We got to.
No.
I can't rock orange or purple. I can't do it.
No. No. Yeah. I'm not for to even try to do it. Even though I was trying to think how that's going to look on the back of a jersey, like that, you know, the S Sanders.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be Sanders because ain't nobody worth S up there just
yet. Yeah, that's true. But
his brother, shout out to Shiloh. Shiloh got signed to Tampa Bay too. He signed as a free agent today.
Okay. Oh, he was?
Mm-hmm. Shiloh got signed as a free agent.
How the hell he go to first?
He didn't get drafted.
I know, but it is would be like kind of cool to both go to Tampa Bay.
Oh, well, Tampa Bay don't need it. They got Baker.
So you're right. Yeah. You know, I know I'm gonna get like a lot of hate for saying this, but I really wish the Cowboys would have got him.
That almost happened.
I really wanted the Cowboys to get
because Cleveland jumped up there and got him. Because that was the threat that was put out there. The Cowboys might get him now. They panicked and went and got him. I'm like, for what? But Jerry's he's gonna stall out for Arch. He's gonna stall out for Arch Manning. He's gonna pay Michael a bunch. Here it is first. So he's gonna pay Michael a bunch of money to shut his mouth up this year so he can tank that team to get Arch Manning. Ain't no way. Because Dak will be in his third year of a 4-year extension. So you can draft Manning his last year and let him walk. And Manning and Arch ain't gonna cost you that much money. He gonna cost you probably $2 million against the cap. So he gonna be dirt cheap. I know some experts like it's not gonna be $2 million, but you know what I mean. He's gonna be dirt cheap.
He's gonna be dirt cheap. Okay. I'll take it for what it's worth. Okay, if he gets him, then that's fine. But I was like, damn, it would be sure nice if either I'm gonna say the Patriots, but fuck y'all, I'm gonna say either be nice if the Patriots. Yeah, the look of your eyes was like, okay, this nigga said the Patriots.
I was more so thinking like everybody had a great draft. Like this was a perfect Jerry Jones wet dream draft. You know what I'm saying? Because you can build so much. It was so many great players it was like the plethora of great players at regular positions. It was almost ridiculous. There was no stars. Like it wasn't a star wide receiver, star quarterbacks, or just super athletes. That was like 3 picks and that was it. Yeah. So, but everything else, like you need a sturdy running back, you got that. You need a possession receiver, you got that. You need a great tight end, you got that. You want a great D lineman, you got that. You want a great O lineman, you got that. You want a great linebacker, you got that. So everything in there, Jerry can rebuild the Cowboys for dirt cheap, and it'll be a great team next year. And I just think he's just gonna have to figure out how to tank for Arch Manning, or get somebody that compromised position. Somebody got to be in a compromised position to allow you to get Arch Manning for you to trade for him. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it pans out. We're gonna see. Okay.
So with that being said, the draft is still going on tomorrow, isn't it?
Draft over.
It's over now.
Yeah,
okay,
so 7 rounds.
So draft as of right now at 12:00 a.m. on a Saturday night in Dallas, the draft is over. Everybody's going to their respective teams.
Perfect segue to the next topic.
Because
when this gentleman was actually, being drafted to the league, they used to go 12 rounds. So it used to be a long time. And apparently from his filming, he likes to go a long time. I'm going to kick it back to D on that one.
I was going to say to all the young talent that got in the draft, do not make this mistake of the next topic we're about to talk about.
I mean, you can make the mistake, but you just, because you're 20. I expect that mistake from a 20-year-old.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't want to be. So just so y'all know, we're talking about Shannon Sharpe.
We're going to, we're going to talk about I think he was drafted he may have been drafted higher than that. He may have been 300s. And still, for the Denver Broncos, played halfback. Went for the halfback position. You guys would never heard of Shannon Sharpe because he played halfback. Yeah. He wasn't tall enough to be a real tight end, but he was too short to be anything else. I mean, he was too tall to be anything else, so he wasn't tall enough to be a super tight. Tight ends are usually between 6'5", 6'7". Because you want a big guy to go across the middle so you can see him, your quarterback can see him, then let alone you need a guy to be able to chip a big guy coming in, like a Charles Haley, Lawrence Taylor, for you kids that don't know.
LT.
They'll be more like Donaldson that just retired for the Rams. You just you need that type of position. I may have got his name wrong. It's 12 a.m. so F y'all. But and went on had a Hall of Fame career with a great Hall of Famer, annoying as hell. I remember. I think.
Come on now, Charles. Come on now.
Actually, come on, man. I got a memory of him as a kid because we used to yell at him when he used to come into the stadium. Like, man, as kids, we just trying to say what we can say.
Yeah,
like one of us, well, we couldn't say that. We still hear a shot of our parents. Get your ass kicked for that. But. He was talking to us and everything. I remember we said, man, you're not as good as your brother. I know it. Oh, God.
Damn. He said that for real? him?
We can
To
never
you?
win with this dude. He like, you can never win. So he was the greatest trash talker of all time. Great. I ain't got no problem until now. I am just
It's
so disappointed in him.
Is it like a black man's kryptonite to go after a white young chick?
I don't know if it's just, I would say
Well,
rich.
I'm sorry, a black rich man's
There you
kryptonite.
go.
Sorry,
Right,
a black
hold on.
rich man's kryptonite to go after a white girl.
No, correction again. Basic white girl.
I saw the picture of her and I was like, the fuck? Like, bro, she looked like she worked at the fucking Tom Thumb in my neighborhood. Really?
I mean, she wasn't. I mean,
she cute.
I call a spade a spade. Like,
No
I
pun
get
intended.
it. You know, like, hey, if you just wanted to privately go get you some on the side, pay her on some, on some OnlyFans type shit, then do it, man. Like, nobody need to know about it. But you want to try to control the situation by making this some kind of pseudo relationship, bro, you too old for that now, man. You too old for that, man.
That shit.
All she sees, it's a win-win for her.
Money for her.
It's a win-win for her. She get a baby by you, win.
Win.
She get money from you, win. Now she got you tied up in this lawsuit, win. I said, win, lose, or draw, she can sit here and say, yo, I got the, can we cuss on here? What's the?
You just can't say the N-word.
Oh,
It's
okay.
YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I got the pussy that made Shannon Sharpe go crazy.
Yeah.
I got that shit, so now you can go sell that to some other dumbass online and she got a factory going. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom. No matter if you, basically you was the, they call that stuff, you start a kit,
You know, I thought about saying this. I was about to say the juggernaut.
Yeah.
What is that? The juggernaut.
run through everybody.
Yeah.
That's something, go to the doctor, get that shit checked, but I'm trying to say angel investor. Angel investor.
Angel investor.
He was an angel investor in her new endeavors and shit. So, and I'm like, bro, you got caught for this shit 17 years ago with another chick trying to get you, and that shit got thrown out. And I just hate when black men put themselves in situations that now everything you do gets called into question.
Yep.
And it's just
We
like,
can't do nothing right.
You had too much going for yourself, man.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, God willing, you get the $100 million contract. Hope they bless you on that. Hope they bless you off that. I already know you had a little secret, quiet suspension from ESPN.
That was not quiet.
Well, I mean, ESPN they say they did it. He voluntarily suspended himself.
Oh.
So whatever was said behind closed doors, y'all business. But we know it was a suspension. Either way it goes, suspension. I know, and I hate that because I still want to see Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
I still want to see it.
Lakers in 5. Okay,
know,
Lakers in
but,
5. Okay, yeah. But no, it's like you think about this, and this goes back doing Shedeur Sanders playing days. It was so much controversy around black football players doing a lot of crazy shit. In social media, well, technology in general, it works out for us, and it also can screw us over in the long run.
Yeah.
Because I don't care what nobody said. You said this yourself. That not it wasn't a sex tape, but we can hear it.
The IG Live, man.
The IG, she did that on purpose.
Yeah,
I don't care what nobody says.
Not a
that was
mistake.
done on purpose, bro.
Because it's hard to turn on IG Live,
It
man.
is. It says, "Oh, you want to go live?"
Yeah.
Yes. You about to go live in 3, 2, 1. You know what I'm saying?
Not even just getting to the screen. You just can't just. You can't do that like old school iPhone users, man. I know y'all millennials out now.
Y'all went around for the old iPhone.
Sorry, not millennials. They call us millennials.
Yeah, we millennials, yeah.
But we in betweeners. But it's another little term they got now.
They did Gen Z?
No, it's like it's something like tweeners. Anyway, I find it for you. It's a whole workup on that shit. Cause they finally figured out that shit, we didn't have the internet growing up either.
We did have the internet. We was the internet generation who started the internet.
Hell no, we had that shit growing up.
We was like in high school and shit, bro. Well, I guess you gotta point this shit. Never mind.
Never mind. Shit, I used to be over your house. You 8 years old getting on the internet.
Just said it. God dang it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna blur that out.
Prodigy.
I had America Online, and that's where they tied up the phone line, and you couldn't get on the phone.
Yeah, but you was still 13, 14, 15.
Trying to watch porn on them.
That's all that was on there. I tell everybody that. It's all that was on the internet back then. It was porn, books, chat rooms and
Chat rooms,
emails.
yep.
That was it.
That's
There
all
was
that's
nothing
it.
else on that. But anyway,
I still deal with customers in my employment field. I still deal with customers to this day that have AOL accounts.
yeah, man. Shit, if you find somebody with a project AOL account, you better take a picture of it. Or MSN. But
back to the subject.
But just
She wasn't even born yet. That's another thing. I have a 20-year-old daughter, first and foremost, right? How do you think I would react as a parent of a 20-year-old if my daughter?
First off, if your daughter doing OnlyFans,
Well, at first, I'm probably in jail.
Yeah, you failed on so many levels.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care. They're gonna be like, well, it's sex workers and they have sexual freedom. I say, yeah, that's true. I mean,
but it's also the parents' fault too.
You know, now it's certain women and men. I know they hide their faces and stuff. They do it to get some money because I know it pays out a lot of money. I know OnlyFans pay.
I've met a few OnlyFans models. That shit is like a damn job in itself. You might as well go work an 8-hour job at a strip club.
They doing it wrong. Shit.
Yeah, it's true.
I done seen $200,000 motherfuckers. I done seen them pass by me on the freeway with OnlyFans license plates and shit. Like, yo, man.
I've actually seen it was a pink not Lamborghini. What's the other? McLaren. And it was they had the OnlyFans sticker.
Case closed
on their car, so I kind of just assumed they were in Highland Park.
Case closed. That's why all of them live at. Why would they live over here? But anyway.
But no, Shannon Sharpe. I just really feel that, bro. Just stop. Monique even warned your ass on your show. Just stop, bro. If you at the gym and you see a 20-year-old, if you see any chick that looks like they were born before the iPhone, leave them the fuck alone.
No, I'm letting them brothers have a pass. If you want to go, cause I don't control nobody's sex life. If you want to go pay for that on the weekend, then go pay for that.
But she said,
hold up. Pay for it with an NDA, like President Trump did, and get away with it that way. If you just have to do that, if your sexual drive is just out of control like that, you go do what you got to do. Because I put it like this, I learned the hard way being in the music business. If you try to stop somebody that has that kind of appetite, they're going to start doing all kinds of weird shit to get to it anyway. Just, hey, this is how you do it. Go be safe, do this, blah, 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 blah. And all this shit coming out now, man, I don't want nobody to know about the crazy shit I come up with. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that when you hear the recording.
And this fool talking about.
I'm going to choke you. Black man choke white
I'm still talking about the anal part of it, man.
Wait, tell me anal.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that yet? Oh, it's still coming out. Pause. You know what I'm saying? It just, like, he wanted to do anal without a rubber and all that. He wanted it, rough. Like, and they said the tape gonna come out that it's on the, if y'all want to go to the dark web and certain ways you can get to it, it exists already. It's out there already. So don't think that, Chuck G ain't seen it, but Chuck G has heard the experts and heard a lot of fucking descriptions of it. And I'm very appalled and very ashamed and very embarrassed and very upset at this man that, because when he tried to clown Jonathan Majors for the shit. Jonathan
Majors, exactly.
I'm like, bro, then don't get your ass caught up in no shit like
Jonathan Majors wasn't even, he didn't have sex shit. His shit was just him acting stupid. Like,
he sat there and called the girl back up, talking about, I accosted you. Do you know what that means? When I choked you. Yes, when I choked you. Oh my God,
he did say that, didn't he?
I was like, wow, this dude gotta be
stupid.
I know Kevin Feige was in his office like, man, I just can't with this dude. I tried to reinstate him as Kang, and he just went and just drove the car right off the cliff. Disney tried to reinstate him. They brought out his little, what's his name, American Dreams or whatever.
Oh my
movie.
God! When he was a muscle builder,
they put the movie back out.
For some reason, even in that movie, it looked like something wrong with him. Like, if you look at him in the movie, how he smelled, was the character playing on the spectrum?
I don't know. He was on that. He was on that stuff. I know that.
Okay, because he just in the movie just looked like he was special. Like he was like Simple Jack.
Yeah, he moved. He mixed that guy he played.
Okay.
He was like how cocaine. He was
okay. Because I never. Okay.
He was that dibbling, dabbling a little bit of everything. So
okay.
So that's probably why he look a little shook whenever. But just all in all about Shannon, man, I am very disappointed in that black man. He knows better. You gotta move differently. You got this kind of money. You not in the NFL. That shield ain't gonna protect you like that no more.
Yep.
And you got Disney money you playing with, which is
Yep.
and you tripping. I was still shocked they let you make it not only after the first sex tape, but then after the raunchy stuff that you do on Nightcap. I was actually shocked by that.
He brought her name up on was that AI?
That was AI.
Okay, I thought that was him.
But he did do a show talking about an OnlyFans girl he's dating. He didn't say her name, but now we know that was her. So, and it just like,
why you just give a black woman in her 30s and leave it alone?
I just said, man, you have a crush on Regina Hall.
Get Regina Hall.
Go shoot at Regina Hall.
Right.
You may get turned down. You may get whatever.
Is she even single?
She may be. I don't know. I ain't in the mix like that, But I'm just sitting up here from what, what's going on. It's just like you don't want to be with a woman that if you buy her anything, she will leave out with you.
Yeah.
You want to be with a woman like Regina Hall that there's nothing that you can buy
her
that she can't buy herself.
Exactly.
That's the type of woman.
Hey, Regina, I'm gonna buy you this car.
That means you bought out love. You bought it out of love.
Right.
And she appreciates the token of your love, your appreciation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it just.
Didn't Love and Hip Hop teach anybody anything? Or Basketball Wives or any of these reality shows that black people watch? And I'm pretty sure Shannon's watched these shows too. And he's heard stories in the NFL.
He interviewed Candy.
Case closed. That should let you know right there what you should not do.
He interviewed Candy, and Candy was trying to put him on game too. But hey, I'm done with it, man. I mean, I tried, man. I've been in this business for 30 years, man. Every time I look at a dead end, I try to help people out. They go the opposite way. They go find a new road through the dead end. I be like, I don't even know how you figure out a way to do that. You a genius within that right there. But yeah, that's why I'm so disappointed that guy.
So
really
yeah, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own way of laying it out on the table for everybody to listen to. I know the Breakfast Club have been talking about it constantly.
Oh no, that's another bad outlet because Charlamagne and God can never, ever talk about another black man. When J-Lo left, he gonna sniff her chair when she left. I don't give a damn what you say. This nigga, I'm sorry. You got me saying
I forgot all about that.
Man, because he want to shine while everybody talk about all this black man this and black man that, man. You didn't want to claim your wife, your kid. You didn't want to claim nothing else. You running around the streets. Not, man, stop this, man. The WWF stuff, everybody be trying to pull.
Well, I knew Charlamagne had some skeletons in his closet, but they never talked about it because shit.
You got a graveyard in his closet.
I just know, like me, going to work in the mornings, I listen to it just to.
Angela Yee made that show what it is. Mm-hmm. When she left, it became terrible.
Damn.
And then when Jess Hilarious was on there, she almost made it come back to where it was Angela Yee, but she, as usual, too strong of a black woman. Got to get rid of her.
She's there.
Fulfilling that contract.
Oh, bullshit.
I gotta fulfill that contract. I ain't trying to get sued, breach a contract. I'd much rather keep that little money and go move on after the contract up.
Well, other outlets other than the Breakfast Club have talked about this. Hell, even
he's worldwide now.
Yeah, he's worldwide
for the wrong reasons.
Shit, over in Thailand they got movies already ready for him.
When I knew it was something bad on Monday because I saw the blip of it. I said, "Oh, somebody's suing him." I said, "Oh, okay. I guess Disney already got wind of they trying to suppress it." Mm-hmm. And then when Paul Heyman got on Pat McAfee show and went ballistic with that news, I knew it was a wrap.
I did not even see that, bro. Cause you text me like you want Pat McAfee. I was still asleep, and I was like, "Nah."
Pat McAfee went off on everything ESPN related. That boy said, "What CM Punk is to me is the way Shannon Sharpe is to you." He said. Then he doubled down. I ain't the one that getting sued for rape. Oh my God!
Damn.
Pat McAfee turned blood red. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is not even on the trades yet. This news is leaking in. I've been in those meetings, people. R-word Charles, yeah, you. I've been in those meetings. You get that text message in the morning. We are not talking about this person for this amount of time during this tenure. If you refer to this person, you better refer to this person in third person or in a certain way, or you'll be repercussions for you. I've been there. And that's why I knew everybody was, yeah, this guy, And then when he stepped down on Wednesday, there was no mention of Lakers and 5. There was no, my mama said this, we omit everything. I've been there. And yeah, showbiz do not play, especially somebody like Disney. Oh, no. Disney do not play.
Even the sad part is, even if those is going to go back to Disney for a brief moment, even if those recordings of Jonathan Majors hadn't came out, we still had him on TV running down the street from a woman.
Yeah,
they would look at that. Somebody with a CGI that shit and had it reversed.
Do not play.
Had him chase her and said
Fox. Yeah, you get away with it. Fox like that controversy, but Disney do not. That's why I was shocked that Nightcap even exists.
I've only listened to one episode. I never.
Oh, they get raunchy. Like that one time that Dion said, "Oh my God," and Dion left the stage.
But anyway, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is Pop Shock, the podcast that pops up randomly at people's houses. So thank you to Chuck for letting us film here.
I gotta come to the studio and do one of this studio.
Yeah. So thank you to Chuck for letting me come into your home, set up, do this Pop Shock for the 45 minutes that we did.
You need to do it again.
And don't forget, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check me out on all social media. Same name, Damius. That's DAMIOUS 820. You guys have a great night. And do you want to say anything before we go, Chuck?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say, man, y'all need to stop hating on Captain America, man. Just say that.
We finna go. We ain't even finna go there, bro. I'm not even, because I'm really, Thunderbolts come out Friday, right? So I'm really curious.
I need to stop hating on Captain America, man.
It was cool. But
I ain't seen it yet. I was just messing with you.
You ain't missing shit.
I'm gonna download it tomorrow when I'm on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm just gonna rent it.
Okay.
And watch it.
All right, you'll see. You like say, man, you wasn't lying.
Oh, I already knew it's basically a longer Disney
It's a
Plus.
Hulk movie. It's a Hulk movie.
Disney Plus movie. That's what I'm like, okay.
But that's what I'm about to do with Pop Shock. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You guys be blessed. Peace out.